Today I'm going to show you how to turn a patch of grass or weeds into a wildflower garden. It's a simple process that takes some patience, but the results are worth it. Start by mowing the area as low as you can. Then cover the area with black plastic. This blocks out the sunlight and kills off the grass and weeds underneath. And depending on how stubborn the growth is, you may need to leave it in place for several weeks. And when you lay down the plastic, you can overlap it probably about a foot next to each other if you're laying it next to each other. And you can weigh it down with bricks or logs or anything that you have, or you can also get those landscaping staples from like Lowe's or Home Depot that will also help to keep the plastic down. So this plastic blocks the sunlight and kills off the grass and weeds underneath. And depending on how stubborn the growth is, you may need to leave it in place for several weeks. And if you're not planning on planting any seeds this fall, at least get the plastic down now or in the fall, and then just let it sit there for the winter and you'll have a nice dead patch once spring comes. So once the vegetation is dead, you want to remove the plastic and you're going to rake or till it to loosen up the soil. The raking also helps to pull up any easy debris on top that you just want to scrape off and set aside. I did end up using this stuff for the walkways so that I had some place to walk and it kept the weeds down. I first tried turning the dirt over with my shovel, which is a lot of hard work, pretty back-breaking. So I did a decent sized patch with turning it over and just kind of breaking up the chunks, letting it dry a little because it was still a little bit wet. So depending on your soil, depends on how much work you're going to put into it. But then I decided to get a tiller because, it was hot and it was a lot of work and I had to take a lot of breaks. So this is another patch that I pulled the plastic apart on. I was trying to do it in sections just to let it die off a little bit more, and this took me a couple of days to get done. So here I am just raking up another section. So I decided to get a tiller to try and make this process a little bit easier. So I ordered this one off of Walmart. I don't remember the exact name of it. I didn't want to spend too much money. I think it was like $200. And it is electric, so I didn't have to worry about any gas or having issues trying to pull it to start it, because sometimes that can get hard, especially as the machine gets older, to get it going. Sometimes it's hard to pull it. So I think this one is fine. You have to have a long electrical cord. Of course, I had to pull that from the barn, but it worked out great. And I got a lot of exercise doing this, but I went one way, went vertically, and then I went horizontally in it just to make sure that I broke up the dirt pretty good. So wildflower seeds are very small, so mixing them with sand makes them easier to spread evenly, and plus it just gives it a little weight. And you can use a blend of annuals for quick color and then perennials for long-term growth. And you just scatter the mix over the prepared soil. I then took a piece of cardboard and basically pressed the seeds down into the dirt. This ensures that they won't fly away and they'll kind of stay in place until they're a little bit more established. Plus, this is a great workout. So once planted, you're going to want to water daily to keep the soil consistently moist until the seedlings are established. And this is after, I think, 2 or 3 weeks, I started to see little sprouts of green, hoping that they were these beautiful wildflowers. And this is how the garden turned out. I was really happy with it. So fall is a great time to plant wildflower seeds. It's cooler climate, and then planting after the first hard frost allows for the seeds to overwinter in the soil and sprout early in the spring. So if you already have a wildflower patch, you can mow it down in the fall and then add more seed to help fill in bare spots and to help reduce weeds. So that's it. Cover, prepare, seed, and water. With a little patience, you'll have a wildflower garden that comes back year after year. You can enjoy the cuttings, enjoy the view from your home or wherever, and of course they make wonderful pollinators. This is Jeannie from Makers Unify. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, all the good things, share, and I hope you have a DIY day. Bye-bye.